how it feel when only person who can stop you is the man in the mirror. When you look down at your wrists and you see money. When you look at your shoes and you see money. When that scarf on your neck means money.
This is Zip Squad, bitch.
Burberry scars, stripping Perry on. Living like a comet, moving amongst the stars. $100,000 sports cars, silk massage, menage a trois. Yes, I've been a boss. Burberry scars, stripping Perry on. Living like a comet, moving amongst the stars. $100,000 sports cars, silk massage, menage a trois.
Yeah!
Yeah?
Extravagance.
Well, we're going with it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Bloodline Entertainment Network. Welcome back to another episode of Top Rope Wrestling Talk. And most important,
Welcome to the party, pal!
it is so good to see y'all. Yes, it's me, the man that strangled an entire cable company. I am your producer, your soundboard, by God extraordinaire, the jack of all trades, the master of absolutely none, the lunatic, your friendly neighborhood psycho, the notorious D.O.M. Oh, Tribal Chief in the building.
Yeah!
Sweet, what is good, homie? And joining us as always is the First Lady of Top Rope Wrestling Talk. She is the whole ass vibe. The ninth wonder of the podcasting world, because we don't treat her like a woman, but at least I try really hard not to treat her like a man at least most of the time. She is everybody's favorite. She is the incomparable, the incredible Latina heat herself, Grandma Wendy!
Viva la raza! If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
We lie, we cheat, we steal. We lie, we cheat, we steal. Mamacita, we...
What's good, y'all?
What's up, Grandma? No episode of this show feels complete without the founder of Top Rope Wrestling Talk, who held it down last week. Thank you,
Yes.
my dog. He is the man, the myth, with the majestic beard and the Burberry scarf, the salt of the earth of podcasting, the biggest MJF mark you will ever meet. What is happening, Pepsi Phil? The high class one, Bruce.
And you know it, I'm better than. Better than you.
Yes, what the fuck is going on? Yes, I am.
And he knows it?
Yes, I do. I was lost tonight. I'm
You know
I'm
it?
over here multitasking and shit now, and I'm not used to
See?
it yet, and
This
I
is
forgot my
You're
own
the psycho,
shit.
okay? You're just like, what the fuck is going on? What's up, Justin? The man that nicknamed me the notorious D.O.M. I appreciate you for showing up once again, fam. Live long and prosper while we're at it. Why not?
Mhm. So holy shit, we're leading into friggin' Money in the Bank. We're leading into Forbidden Door. Kind of crazy week.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
It's a little wild, y'all.
You know, Collision debuted last week. We did our watch along, which went really well.
For the most
So
part.
we're gonna talk a little bit about Dynamite and a little bit about Collision tonight. So we'll get to that later. But first things first is I want to talk about this Zoey Stark situation. Basically, she feels or not even her. But I mean, I guess we really say Bully Ray.
Bully Ray, yep.
I love you, Graydon.
Bully Ray was basically saying how great she was on NXT because she had more freedom, and now he feels the old man's got it in her ear, and she's not doing so hot. So, Wendy, I want to hear from you because you really read the article more than I did. I skimmed it. You read it.
I read it because I'm a nerd like that.
I got cliff notes.
She's thorough. She's thorough. Okay.
Very, and I appreciate it.
I'm details oriented. Y'all hire me.
Right?
No, I mean, like,
Should you hire? Oh, sorry.
No, you.
About-
He does have a point. Like, way too often it happens though. People's wings. I said it when Ricochet came to the E. I said his wings got clipped because the man used to do all these insane high flying moves, and then they just cut it all out of his repertoire. And it was like, you're allowed to do two things. It happens way too often though. These call ups, these moves from whatever promotions to the E, they have their wings clipped. They're allowed to do so much more, and once they go onto the main roster, that's when things change for them. And it really sucks. It's very unfortunate, and it's just a sign that sometimes you got to be out with the old. Like, let's just be real. Why are you still around?
Yeah, we already we know this, Wendy. We've talked about this in an extent. We know the old has to go. The old,
but
the old is staying.
Here's the thing. The old guard needs to accept it, that it is time for them to hang their hats and call it a day. Will they? Fuck no, because their egos will not let them.
Mamma mia.
Just fucking saying.
It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like they're gonna. I feel like Vince is gonna live until he's like 2000. He's gonna be the first person to live to 1,000, or some
It's gonna
crazy
be a modern day
shit.
Methuselah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we've discussed that. But
Yeah, Dom. No, you're good. You're good. I was just getting ready to pass it over to you, actually.
I mean, I do agree with what Grandma said, but looking at Bully Ray, like, all right, is Bully Ray a bit of a blowhard when he gets behind a mic?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Has he been wrong in the past?
Yeah.
Do I want to punch him sometimes when listening to Busted Open?
Yeah.
But in this case, you see what he said, and you sit there, you think about it, and you say, is he wrong? And for me, the answer is well.
Hell to the no, to the no.
Oh, I'm having too much fun. I mean, it's like Wendy said about Ricochet. It's like Vince McMahon has done this before. If he's still around, he will do it again. He will continue to do it. And the old does need to go. We've been saying that shit. In November, it'll be 4 years, folks. And the more things change, the more they stay the fucking same. Like Triple H is in.
Mm-hmm.
All these brands have been revamped. All these belts have been changed. All this stuff is and yet we still get Vince McMahon is doing A, B, C, just going down the list of all of Vinny's greatest hits that we hate so fucking much.
Mm-hmm.
Is Zoey Stark now a casualty of that? I mean, yeah, it's a report. It's a report for Bully Ray, but it's a report. It would not shock me. It would not shock me in one little bit. And Zoey was great in NXT. If I'm Vince, I'm like, you know what, Paul? You can have her. Go. Do whatever you want with her. Because who knows her better than Trips? HBK, maybe? And he's not on main roster. So, and who knows HBK better than fucking Trips?
But again, it's the old man's ego getting in the way and not wanting to let go of control.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's a never-ending circle that's not gonna die.
It's a fucking loop. Oh, what's
It
up,
gets to
Ivan?
We
Yes.
love you, Ivan. We love you dearly. I loved your comeback last week. I can't wait for you this week. I'm hoping you're going to be on the Forbidden Door show because we got a watch along coming, and I'm going to be there. So you better be there too. I need my homeboy. I need him. I need know your bullshit.
Ivan, it's safe to say Dom needs you in that stream.
I think Dom might need him.
I think he might need you in that stream.
I
might
need
be a little
you.
wrong.
I need you, devious one, like the deserts need the rain. And I am being 100% honest right now, homie. I was not this thirsty courting my wife. Okay.
So,
I need you, Poppy.
speaking of needing,
The next
There
Mr.
has-
Burns. There you go, High Club. There we go. That's fucking fact from the professor
Philippe said.
himself.
I love what Philippe
Yes.
said. Will be a living severed head yelling at new talent.
It's like Futurama, you know, they got the severed heads and like the formaldehyde jars, and they got their own little legs that come out so they can walk and shit. I'm sorry, Brucey. We are derailing you. Speaking of,
I was completely done with that segment.
it's all the chat's fault, man. We got to give the people what they want. We're the best friends.
We are indeed.
It's Ivan's fault, but it's okay. I'll let you have that one, Ivan.
Oh, your birthday's on Tuesday. Well, shit, man. Go celebrate your birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Happy birthday, my devious brother. I am so glad you're here for another one after all this shit, my friend. That's all that matters to me. Fuck it. I'll deal with Sunday. We'll do us later.
So there's been a lot of rumblings in the wrestling and in the IWC and you know, with just all the fans in general saying that AEW needs a brand split. Now here's like I talked about this and they don't and I put this on the rundown because I know how Wendy truly feels about it, and I don't want to spew everything that she's already yelled at me and told me, you know. So I'm gonna pass this over to you, and then we'll slide it over to Dom, and I'll finish off the segment.
Why do we need a brand split? Like, why are fans so fucking obsessed with this idea that because there's X number of programming, we have to have a split of the brand? No. Let that be a WWE thing. But here's the thing. I'm gonna blow your mind, you guys. Different is not wrong. AEW doesn't have to do the exact same thing WWE does. They can do it totally different. They can be like, hey, we have 3 shows and we're going to put our talent. We're just going to keep bouncing all over the place.
You know what they could be?
You know, if they have a big storyline going on, it's going on Dynamite. If it's a smaller storyline, we'll put it on Rampage. If it's a medium-sized one, we'll put it on fucking Saturday nights, you know, or however.
You know what they could be, Grandma?
They're
You know what they could
fancy.
be?
Whatever the fuck they want to do, let them fucking do it. But it doesn't have to be a fucking brand split. Let that be a WWE thing. That doesn't be an everybody thing. That doesn't.
And you know what they could be?
Fuck off with it.
They could be the alternative.
Oh!
Who would have thought? All right, Tony Khan
what
and
a
the
novel
EVPs,
idea.
minute fucking 1.
What a novel idea.
What an amazing concept.
Have you told Tony this idea? Have you told Tony
That's
this
never
idea?
dawned on me before.
I've emailed him from the Top Rope account and he's never responded. But I've tried. I'm like, dude, just be the alternative, man. Just be the alternative.
Just be a little different.
Okay, so I kind of lied, Dom. I got something I need to say.
Okay. Please.
So I'm going to play a little I'm not even devil's advocate, but just kind of, I guess, explain it from the way that I see it. Has WWE's been the only show in town for so many fucking years now.
Well, yeah.
So every wrestling fan was sucked into the way WWE does it because they were the only show in town on national television. They weren't the only show in town, but they were the only show that was easily accessible.
They were the only mainstream wrestling promotion.
So now we have AEW, and when AEW is doing something and a wrestling fan now thinks that it should be done the way WWE does it, it turns it into, like Wendy said, it will no longer be the alternative. It'll be the same thing with 3 different letters.
Right.
Mhm.
So, okay, Dom. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Like I know I'm backing grandma up and that's how I really feel. But when you look at AEW right now, and this is to the people who complain about the brand split, they already fucking have one as of last Saturday. Because the people they put on Collision are people they don't want anywhere else. Have you
Yeah, but
seen Miro? When was the last time you saw Miro on Dynamite? How about it? How about Andrade?
No,
How about
he's been
half the
out injured.
people on
They've
that
both been
fucking
out
show?
injured.
Yeah, just like Punk was injured. It wasn't that he ran his mouth and he got in a fight, or it was that he was injured. You
No,
know,
he has like his pectoral something or other, some shit torn.
you mean just like Punk?
hold
Yeah,
on,
no,
Dom.
that's what I
You
mean.
didn't.
Punk had something
All
torn.
I'm saying is these guys and Thunder Rosa, who was apparently scheduled to appear at some point on Collision, have all been kind of shushed off of Dynamite for whatever reasons, because they had their locker room heat, because they popped off, because they did whatever. And now they have a Saturday show. They're putting them on there. Even that goddamn motherfucker, here he comes, I need a pill, Phil, said point blank on Dynamite, I shouldn't even be here. I'm a fucking Collision guy. They're already
Yeah,
creating one, whether fans noticed it or not. I'm not saying that I like it. I am saying it already exists. It started 6 fucking days ago.
now, because you kind of saying that it kind of like it popped into my head. It didn't like blow my mind, but I was like, holy shit. So it's not going to be a complete brand split. Right now, as of last Saturday, Collision gave you their top stars. Those people in those matches, those are their people.
Yeah.
But we're also still going to see other talent come through the door. MJF's going to be there. You know, FTR will be on Dynamite and so on and so forth. But those will be their key components to the show. And I think that's kind of cool. They basically debuted and said, hey, guess what? Here's your megastars for Collision.
Here's what you'll see. Here's who you'll see, and hope you like it. And honestly, by the time I finally did get to watch it, which was cool, I drank most of that shit up. Like
I guess when
if
you put
you
it that way, it makes sense.
Andrade and
brand...
Buddy Matthews, and you didn't mark out for that match, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Seriously, that shit was great. Miro coming back was great.
Wendy, what were you saying?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, it makes sense. No. I was the one who was interrupted. No, when you put it that way, it kind of makes sense. But to call it a brand split and to think that because the way the old guard has done things is the standard, it doesn't make it the standard. It's an option on how to do things. I mean, if you consider McDonald's the way they do things, if that was considered the standard, then Burger King would taste exactly like McDonald's. And guess what? So would Wendy's. And their patties would be round, not squared. And Arby's wouldn't be doing roast beef. You know, like, sorry, I'm hungry. That's why I'm thinking fast food. Oh, I didn't realize we lost Dom.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys.
What the hell?
We're back. We're here. I had a slight internet snafu there.
No, you're good. You're good. No, but I was saying, like, if we assume that the way something has been done for so long is the standard, we're not going to get any deviation, and it's going to be pointless having competition.
Yeah. That is also true. And, seeing Ivan saying, like, giving AEW 3 shows gives them the opportunity to build young talent in their women's division is absolutely, and I can't get it up, 100% accurate. I'm just going to take up the mantle for some guys on the Bloodline Network and say, now that you have 3 shows, you might want to focus on 2 women's matches in one night.
Remember, folks, different is not wrong.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's just different. It's just a little different.
It's just different.
That's all.
We're a little different. You love us.
Yeah. A little different. A little different ain't bad.
Yeah. Okay. So, yay or nay on the brand split? Wendy, that's a big yes from you, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm gung ho for a brand split. No, get the fuck out of here with that.
I mean, I'm not into it, but I feel like it's going to happen anyway in a small point. It's going to be different than WWE. It's definitely going to be different, but I think it's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be the small scale, like these are your mega stars. But
I
here's
just
the
don't
thing
want to
is,
see, oh, here's the AEW Collision Championship, and here's the AEW Championship, and then we're going to have this. Wait, no more belts.
I don't think
no
we'll
bullshit,
see
just
that.
move them to Saturday.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see that. I think we'll see the champions on all shows.
Yes.
They'll be on
WWE
all
never
shows.
had a brand split. Oh, don't say that in front of Dirt Sheet Dan, man. He will fight you. I said there's no brand split. He went off. I didn't know that cute little ginger bastard could get mad until I said it. Like, I'm sorry. Here, I'll buy you beer. Come on.
WWE had a brand split? When?
When did that happen? What?
Not recently.
No. AEW is going to be the first company to ever do that. What are you talking about?
Innovative.
Innovating the game, Tony Khan.
Watch next week. Impact's going to bring back TNA as a different brand.
They should.
They shouldn't. They really fucking shouldn't. That genie's been out the bottle, man. That shit needs to go away with the NWO.
No way. They're coming back, and Wendy's behind it.
No way.
No way.
I'm going to be leading the NWO upon its return.
Oh, now, if Grandma brought back the NWO,
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
No, she'd bring back the
It'd be a
LWO.
disaster.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's already back, bro.
They jumped the gun on that one. They jumped the gun. They
Santos is in Money in the Bank and everything. Like they're back.
They didn't let me know, so
they got Ray rolling with them, for Christ's sake.
So speaking of Money in the Bank.
Yeah, you liked that, didn't you?
There's been some rocking of the boat. I should say in the wrestling world, and our boy Eli Drake
go see the Titanic
is behind it all, and we, because of Eli Drake, get to have story time with Grandma Wendy.
Baby! Speaking of which, what's up, Dirt Sheet Dan?
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Got it. Are
rock
you guys
the boat,
ready?
Don't tip the boat over. Yeah. Please read so I can stop singing.
All right, let's do this. Let me talk to you about how shitty LA Knight is. Knight is getting a lot of praise after he roasted Logan Paul in his promo last night. Not hard. Paul roasts himself by being a complete jackass, even getting comparisons to The Rock. Why? Because he made a joke about sticking something up someone's ass. He didn't even turn it sideways first. Well, I agree with the comparison in that both are extremely overrated. The comparison most people were making is that Knight being a megastar. My apologies. LA Knight is a cheap copy, and not of The Rock, but of the best performer in the industry today, MJF. Knight is clearly trying to be the next MJF, but is missing the most important aspect: talent. Knight was a joke comedy character leading maximum male models until he saw MJF and tried to replicate his greatness, but instead ended up being a cheap knockoff. Sorry, E-Drones, but MJF is better than LA Knight, and you know it.
Okay. Couple things here.
A couple
things.
Where's my scroll?
At least this person understands that MJF is the greatest wrestler in the world.
I knew you were gonna love that part.
That right there is okay. Now, here's the thing. As far as Eli Drake goes, no, he's not trying to be like MJF. He is actually literally being Eli Drake right now in WWE. This is how he was in Impact. This is how he was before Impact. So for all the people out there that did not know Eli Drake existed before LA Knight, go back and watch some tape and you'll see he is being the same person. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm not in the right screen or I'll hit you. Hang on.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But no, I don't know. I did that. I watched the promo. I listened to it. It did kind of sound a little Rock-esque. But I don't know. I feel like the old man's gonna push him like the Rock, and it's gonna kind of hurt him. And I will say this: go back to TRWT on YouTube, and I guarantee you can find this video when Eli Drake joined NXT. I said, "Damn it, I froze."
No, you're
You're good.
I said, when Raw was in the shitters, if they want to save it, they need to bring Eli Drake up there, and
Yes.
that man can
You
help
did.
save Raw. And what is that man doing?
Yep.
He's making
He is-
Raw better.
He
He's
is
saving
helping
it.
to save Monday Night Raw along
Yep.
with the second greatest wrestler in the world, Seth
Yep.
fucking Rollins.
Yep.
Amen. For the most part, amen.
I mean,
Please gonna go next. Please.
JD, Ryback needs to come back to WWE and save him.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Ryback, listen.
I love you, JD. Your grace, I will forever bend the knee, but no.
Listen, good old Ryback. He put it out there. He wanted to have the retirement match with Goldberg at All
He
Out.
did. He did.
He's making Raw better while on SmackDown.
That's right.
It's
Yep.
true.
That's
It's very true.
true.
It's very true. All right, please, can I go next?
Yes,
Please,
go.
please. Okay, good. Because I first have to second what the Queen of Philly said. So to the dude that wrote this, on the pony, where did LA Knight hurt you?
Yes.
Okay, I don't even have to ask this question because I already know. Like Bruce is talking about Eli Drake, and you know what? Whoever wrote this never saw a fucking minute of Eli Drake. He started at NXT and he moved right on to Miles. He said nothing about Eli Drake. If he had seen him, he would know that this is Eli Drake's gimmick. And no offense, Bruce, but you know it to be true. So plug your ears if you have to. Eli Drake has been doing this long before MJF was even in the fucking business. So therefore, he is not copying MJF. I'm not saying that MJF is copying him either. There are two totally different people, and I don't know how you draw the comparison. You hit on maybe one or two things. One, Logan Paul is a fucking douche. And number two, MJF is pretty damn good. Everything else that you said in that rant, you receive no points. And I fucking hate you. I don't know where you came up with this shit. I don't know how you don't know this. Again, Google LA Knight and Eli Drake will come up. And you can watch his promos from outside WWE. You can see his matches from outside WWE. You can see years upon years. You can see him standing next to Drew McIntyre in a totally different promotion. So if you think Drew did all this shit because of NXT, I would point you to fucking TNA or Impact or whatever they called it back then. Because guess what? Eli Drake was right there next to him. And Eli Drake started doing the same shit he's doing now way back when. But you didn't watch, so you didn't know, but you think you know. And the only reason you don't know is because you didn't fucking look it up. I'm done. You received no points. I have wasted 5 minutes of my life. I love every one of Grandma's stories. But we are all dumber because of you.
I want to hear what Wendy has to say. That was pretty.
And apparently TK agrees. All right. So for that, I'm hitting you with it.
All I gotta say is, tell me you don't know LA Knight. Tell me you don't know Eli Drake. Tell me you don't know Eli Drake without telling me. And boy, howdy, did you really show your ass with that one. It's like people forget that oftentimes a lot of these stars that have come over into the E had a life before WWE. They had a career before WWE. They had something happening before they came up. So thanks for being an idiot. Appreciate you.
Right.
You played the game. You lost. You suck. Now go watch Eli Drake. And
Go
that's
watch
it.
Eli Drake in NWA. Go watch him in Impact. He was the Global Force World
Doesn't even
Heavyweight
matter where.
Champion.
Doesn't
And
even
he was
matter
doing
where.
the same
Doesn't
shit
even matter
then
where.
that he is
Just watch
today.
Eli Drake. Just watch
Okay?
Eli Drake. Period.
If
That's
that man wins Money in the Bank, will I be fucking excited? You know what the answer to that question is, boys and girls?
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, I want to enjoy wrestling, and people like this make it very hard.
So the general consensus is Eli Drake is still pretty goddamn good.
pretty
Goddamn
damn good.
right.
No, he should win Money in
He
the
should.
Bank, Ivan.
Yes.
But we already know who's gonna win it because they showed
even.
up this week.
You're trying to kill my
Logan
mood.
Paul. That's who's gonna win Money in the Bank.
I just threw up the breakfast sandwich I had at like noon. So
we are so going to get Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. That's who he's going to cash in on. Because Jacob Fatu is going to take the title off of the other guy.
Well, that part, okay. But the rest.
Yeah.
I would love it if he tried to cash in on Rollins, but Rollins just handed him the ass whooping of his life.
Oh
I'd
my
just
God.
I'd love to see one curb stomp, 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Oh yeah, total squash match. I would so laugh my ass off.
What if like
It definitely would be, Ivan, and I'm afraid that it might be. That's the problem.
so let's say Logan Paul did win the briefcase. What if Seth Rollins played such mind tricks on him that Logan Paul wrestles a match and then Rollins comes down and gets him to cash in after he had just had a match, and then Rollins beats him?
Oh, I'd die laughing. I really would. If Seth went through hell and Logan tried the sneaky little cash-in thing and he whooped his ass anyway, oh my God, I'd be dead. I'd be flat out dead. But we can't gloss over the fact, because like Ivan had said, if Logan wins, then it's Vince's call for sure. And that's true. And you can see the Vince in it when Logan Paul just walks back in the door and says, "I'm in the Money in the Bank ladder match," and he's just in. Everybody else had to qualify. Logan, nope. I just showed up with my stupid fucking drink and I'm in. I don't get that. And if he pulls out that fucking win, when you look at the people in that match, we already talked about LA Knight and how amazing he is. And we have been. Go back to Brucey saying he needed to save Raw. Shinsuke Nakamura is amazing, and he has been toiling. Ricochet has been toiling on the main roster. Santos Escobar. You want to talk about, all these guys with wrestling royal families and legacies and all this stuff. Santos Escobar is right there with him, or with them. And he has as many title runs as Cody Rhodes. So many of these guys deserve it. And not only that, look back on Money in the Bank the last couple of years. It's been a fucking joke. It's been a joke since Otis won it. Austin Theory cashed in on a mid-card champion. That's actually an upgrade from the year before. You need somebody who's going to win this case and kind of put the prestige back on it the way Gunther did with the Intercontinental Champion. You do not need a social media star to get you clicks, as if WWE doesn't get enough attention already.
Okay.
You need one of these guys to level up. You don't need some star to come in and jump in a match.
But that's what they're doing because they're WWE.
And that is why you fail. Although apparently the tribal chief is pumped for it. I mean, there is that. But what if he cashes in and beats Roman? Now you're going to be pumped, though? What if he cashes in on Roman, like after he's had a brutal match and the Usos came out and fucked him over, all this stuff, and Next thing you know, there's Logan with 3 belts, and your boy's going home with nothing. Are you gonna be happy then?
No, it should only be 1 belt, not 3.
Eventually, it will. But right
Having
now,
all
it's
3 of
3.
them is retarded. It's stupid. It's
It's
just
a little ridiculous.
stupid. It's
That's
ridiculous.
going with. I've heard reports that like they're gonna disappear eventually,
Ridiculous.
but right now we're rolling with 3. I'm just saying,
It's
I only get
ridiculous.
that happy if Logan came in and did that.
Yeah, no. So
We all know him.
I promised you guys a new game this week. I promised you a new game this week called Name Your Price. So I'm going to give you guys some scenarios and options, and you guys are going to tell me how much money it would cost for you to do this.
And live chat, you can certainly participate.
Absolutely, live chat. You can
I want figures.
So you guys each get to answer the same one. So I'll start with you, Dom.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got to take a super kick every day at lunch.
Are we talking about how much I would need for a year, or how much per super kick?
How just put a number on it. Every day the rest of your life to take a super kick at lunch. How much is that worth to you?
Oh, every day the rest of my life. You're gonna have to make me a millionaire minimum.
Okay, how much? 100 million, 200 million.
You know what? Since it's a reoccurring number with us, I'll say 3 million.
Okay, 3 million. Okay, Wendy.
I'll take the super kicks and be like, "Yo, check your Venmo. I sent you something."
Yeah.
We're rich. You're muted, homegirl.
You're muted.
Okay, so question. First of all, if I miss lunch a day, like if I have to work through my lunch, does that super kick get transferred over to the next day?
Nope.
It's just
wherever you're at 12
every
o'clock.
Every day it's 12 o'clock.
You're
kick
getting
time.
super kick.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. That answers that. Thank God it's not transferring over because that would suck. So
Can you imagine sitting at your desk though and all of a sudden, wham!
So I will not be underselling myself for a cool million, and instead I will be asking for a cool 5 billion.
Wow.
Okay.
With a B.
Wow. Wendy's got a high price.
Just saying.
I was gonna share
like
and everything. She's like, no, it's all me and it's billion.
Hey, I'm the one getting kicked in the face, okay? So
Look,
you're gonna fucking pay me.
Yeah, but this is a we thing. So if I get kicked, I'm gonna send the money to you guys.
He never said we. He said you getting kicked. I'm getting kicked and I'm getting paid. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna still get mine. Don't worry about that. I didn't tell you how much I was gonna send.
Now,
what you mean $5? What are you, my grandfather?
I'm not gonna be greedy like Wendy and take everything in the United States friggin' back funds for rainy day petty cash.
I'll make donations and shit.
I'll make donations. I don't know. I'm looking at super kick every day at lunch, though. Damn.
Right? $1 million feels like you're underselling yourself.
I would say it would probably have to be about 10 mil. About 10 mil.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all are much classier than me, which we already knew.
Not about
all
classier.
Right,
but you know who's classier than all of us? My boy De Niro right there. What is good, man?
Good, De Niro.
What it is.
So good kicking it with you on Monday, man. Love you, dude.
So this next one is kind of for Wendy.
Okay.
So you have to have Dan Lambert narrate your life for an entire day. You wake up in the morning, he starts narrating your life until you go to bed that night. How much is that gonna cost? Dan Lambert.
While she's thinking,
American top team.
While she's thinking, I gotta ask Bruce one question.
What kind of shit is that?
Will this interfere with my nap times?
I mean, yes, because
Probably.
he's gonna narrate your dreams as well.
Look, she's snoring. The cat's
did I
on
say
her
last
fucking
time?
head, dude. I'm sleeping.
What did I say last time?
You said
5
like
billion?
5 billion,
Mm.
but that was every day for the rest of your life. This is just one
just one
day.
whole ass day.
One whole 24-hour span.
Ugh.
I'll be decent. 24 million. 1 million for every hour.
Okay.
Because this is starting at like midnight on the dot, right? And then just working all the way around.
Yeah. Whenever
Okay.
whenever you wake up that day. So if you wake up at like 11 o'clock that morning, it goes from 11 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock the next morning. So
You know what? Pay me a cool million for every hour. 24 mil.
okay. 24
Wow.
mil.
Seems fair.
That's $1 million every hour. It's fair.
Hi, Peter. Welcome back, bro.
Hey, Peter.
Okay, Dom. What do you got? What's your price?
Honestly, I'd rather be super kicked every day at lunch than have to listen to Dan Lambert for 24 straight hours. So this is going to take a bit. I'm going to need at least $1 billion for that day. That's like I'm giving you like my bottom prices. Like it's going to take at least $3 million for the super kick. It's going to take $1 billion to have to listen to Dan Lambert for
Fair
24 unadulterated fucking hours. I can't stand that dude.
Wow, you guys.
His voice.
I mean,
his
not
voice.
Great. It's very grating.
His voice.
I'd rather have Don Callis do it. Jesus.
His voice in long. I'm afraid that his voice might make me sterile after 24 hours.
It's funny, Wendy. I was actually going to use Don Callis, but then I thought about it. And I was like, no, that's too easy. I'm going with Dan.
No, you know what? I'm used to Don. I'm used to Don Callis being an annoying dick. Don Callis has been an annoying dick since like the end of the 20th century. I'm used to that. But Dan Lambert, I cannot get used to, man. Every time I hear his voice, I'm just like,
no.
Ugh.
Don Callis has been annoying since the moment he was born. He came out of the
True.
womb, and his mother was like, "What is it? A boy? A girl?" And the doctor said, "Worse, an annoying piece of shit."
Peter says he'd do it for free. Wow, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, Peter,
I think he deserves a round of applause for that one. I got
Jesus,
it.
Peter.
All right.
My goodness.
So the third for our third one I got for us is you've got to step foot in a ring and have a match with Brock Lesnar, Bruiser Brody, Bob Holly, and Mongo McMichael, Steve Mongo McMichael, and you have to have a match with them all.
Is it a hardcore match?
Give me your price, Dom. Give me your price to be in a match with all four of them.
Oh my God, if I get to fuck up Mongo in a hardcore match, I'd do that for free. But now we're talking about multiple people. I love Bruiser Brody.
Here's the thing though. What do 3 out of these 4 guys have in common?
They are the kings of fucking it up.
They're ass-kicking hardcore machines.
They are not afraid to beat your ass for real.
Yeah,
Bob Holly.
Yeah.
Bruiser
Brody. Fucking it all up.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. That's
so
okay.
I'm going in there for fun.
I'm weighing my options because I love these guys, but I know they will fuck you up. And then you got 2 other guys who I can't fucking stand and will probably botch and hurt me worse than the other 3 combined.
Why am I anxious about an imaginary scenario like this is going to be happening tomorrow? I'm like, oh my god.
I'm gonna say it would take about roughly $5 million per person, so $25 million.
100 mil, $1 million for every time Mongo trips over
his own feet.
You know what?
Wow! You know what? I changed my answer. It's that one. 100 fucking million. Fuck 25. $100 million. 100. Because he's going to
Make
fuck
it-
me up worse than any of them with some botched fucking move.
Make it 100 mil per, so that puts me up to 400, plus a mil for every time Mongo trips.
So that's
So
500.
400
God,
mil.
like,
plus
like,
that.
are we writing a full on contract right here? Like, is this what we're doing? Are we
I'm
negotiating terms?
I'm about to get the ever loving shit
So I'm-
hypothetically beaten out of me. So
I'm with
yes.
De Niro on this, and Wendy says $500 million, basically.
Yes.
I'm going
With
250.
those guys, the question would be, how much will my life insurance pay out to my family? That's a good point. That's a good
Whatever you
point.
signed up for.
I'd probably have to go 250 million just to step foot in the ring.
Okay.
Just to
But
Yeah,
me
oh
and
my
Brucey
God.
Wendy.
Okay.
And they would have to
I-
put in the contract that it's guaranteed. Like, if I die, they're going to pay. And then I'm going to put a life insurance policy on top of it, JD, and get paid on the side.
All right. How much is it going to cost for you guys to have a death match with Matt Cardona?
Oh, shit.
The
I'd do
king,
that for free.
the king of death matches.
I would do that for free, man.
Hand me a death match.
Just get me my cheese grater and I'm good. Let's go. Psycho's getting back in the ring. Fuck it. I'm going to show him who the king of the deathmatch really is.
Holy crap balls, dude.
I have
a,
8 staples
even
from
know.
a death match. Okay.
a death match is I don't know. For me, doing a death match, I couldn't do it for anything less than probably like 500 mil. Like I'm not a death match person. It would take some money. Can I watch it? Do I like some death matches? Absolutely, but I don't know. Yeah, no.
I'm telling you, it would take $1 for all the fear I have, and that's just nothing. I do it for free.
Damn.
I love death matches, but I'm not doing this shit for free because I'm not gonna fucking David Arquette this shit and damn
'Cause
near
you're not a
fucking die.
psycho.
Okay, like nah. I'm not gonna sell myself for free on that one.
No,
But how
exactly.
much will it take? Let's just make it a cool billion. Like just one little bill, one little B on there, one cool little billion.
So you could be one bill
Because I'm not
Wendy.
trying to die.
All right.
I'm not trying to fucking die.
Dom versus
And if I
Nick
do-
Cage.
if I
Book it, GCW. Bring it.
Last one.
I've been
last
in death
one.
matches since you were in the womb, son. No.
All right, last one for you guys. So you have to dress and act like Mankind for a day, and I'm not talking about like WWE champion Mankind.
No, you're talking like Brown.
I'm talking about first coming into WWE Mankind, Boiler Room, pulling his hair.
Yeah.
I have a lot of hair to pull out.
You have to be from head to toe in the most uncharismatic color of all time.
Yes. And as soon
I don't
as
have
you-
any hair to pull out.
For me, it would be walk around like a psychotic turd. Because when I put on brown, I'm brown
But-
with brown hair. I just look like a turd.
you got to wear the mask,
The whole thing.
the whole get up, the mandible claw, and you have to rip your hair out, and
I would need a wig.
the whole gimmick, the whole shebang for 24 hours.
I would need a wig or some tweezers. I don't know, like, ow! Fuck! Can't I shave this shit? Ow!
All right, what's your
hours.
price?
It wouldn't take much for me, but shit. I'm gonna say $500,000 because I would love to do that shit. So if I could do it and make a good bit of change, bang bang, baby, I'm doing it. I'm all brown. I mean, Wendy's talking about Psycho Turd. What's my name?
Wendy?
The only thing that bothers me is wearing that much brown. I can't wear that much brown.
Yeah, but you've got a mask on, so no one knows it's you.
Get a
Yeah,
fake
but the
ear.
mask is brown. Oh god, my toe, fucker. Sorry, my
Yeah, do
cat
I
just
have
bit
to
my toe.
do I have to
The
cut my
devil.
ear off too, or is that's not an option? That's not an option on the table.
No, your
'Cause then
ear's
that brings
gone.
up.
Your ear's gone.
Oh well, then yeah, it's got to be a cool mill at least. I don't like my ears that much, but there's got to be some in for that. You got to count.
My ears are already small. Like, how much more can they
I got
take
elf
off?
ears. You can get
Jesus.
rid of these shits.
Yeah, look at these tiny things.
Wendy, you're really stressing about this price, huh?
You
It's
got
not
cute
real
ears.
money.
Mine.
This is just.
I suffer
I'm
from
putting a
Will
lot of thought
Smith
into
syndrome. Okay, I look like a car coming down the street with both doors open. You can get rid of that shit, but
I'm gonna say 5 million, but only because I cannot wear brown. It is very unflattering on me, and I don't like how I look in brown, and that's the only reason I'm gonna say 5 million. I have no issue with pulling out my hair or all the other things.
Can we be real for a sec though? Does anybody really enjoy wearing brown?
I don't fucking
Yes, there are
care.
people who like it.
Have you ever met anyone who went, my favorite color? Oh, brown.
Yes, actually.
That's like a gold. That's not exactly brown.
That's more of a tan, but
It's
also
like a
that's
tannish,
pattern.
goldish, beigeish. It's not brown.
There's people out there who are like, it's earth colors. I'm like, you're gonna look like poop.
It's mud color, is what. And I'm being nice.
All right. So I want to talk a little bit. We've already talked about Collision.
Just go to. Sorry, I'll go to Zombieland in Philly. I'll blend right in.
You know, we brought up Collision earlier, and we talked about it. You know, there's a few things on Dynamite I want to talk about before we get into talking about Forbidden Door.
Okay.
So
the upcoming brand split. I thought we covered that. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we covered the brand split that Wendy was totally for, just like
so
she was
psyched, so stoked.
Listen, if y'all don't believe me, go back and watch last week's show. Wendy was excited about CM Punk coming back, and she even says it in the very beginning of the show.
Stab me.
Okay,
does.
I left at the very beginning, but I don't remember.
Stab me.
I don't remember that.
Christ almighty.
She even begged me not to put CM Punk on the same screen as us this week.
Fucking
He's right
stab me
next
with
to
a
her.
Goddamn spoon.
No, he isn't.
I knew she was gonna look.
I did. I had to
Get the
check.
fuck out of here! I told that motherfucker no more Punk.
Okay.
Like, wait a minute.
So I think I will, man. I like how Tony Khan is building the MJF Adam Cole story. I really feel like this story has some legs and it could go somewhere, especially after this past Wednesday when they became tag team partners. I think it was perfect.
She was hysterical.
I laughed my ass off.
This is the first time AEW's actually incorporated something like this in a storyline. So it's new, it's fresh. You know, I think the more they wind up doing it, the more it becomes blah. But I'm excited about this. I'm excited to see where the storyline goes. And then not only do we get Adam Cole and MJF as a fucking tag team, we are getting MJF versus fucking Tanahashi at fucking Forbidden Door. This match is going to steal the fucking show.
We got to put a pin in that, though. We got to put a pin in that.
I know.
But I get where you're coming from. I do.
So, Dom, what are your thoughts on the storyline and where it's at right now with them becoming a tag team?
Oh God, I think I either said it to Wendy or I might have said it in the live thread we had in our Facebook group. I was like, "This is AEW's first rendering of The Odd Couple." You don't remember that show?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I think you did mention it. Yeah,
exactly what it is. It's beautiful. It's funny. They pretty much like MJF idolized him, but he doesn't want to give him a shot. They got a lot of hate going, and now hey, go team up. What?
Yeah.
Like it's a great little swerve. I'm gonna love to see all the obnoxious tags between the two of them where they're just like slapping one another all angrily, like giving each other attitude, and somehow manage to win the match. So now they got to stay together. That's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be wonderful.
Adam
It's
Cole's
all
already up 1-0.
yeah, pretty much. It's all gonna lead back to you pick it, all out, all in, these two in a title match. And that is exactly what I want to see. I
Yes.
mean, as a tag team, I'm going to laugh about it. I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be fun to see the tension. But what you really want out of this is another match with Adam Cole and MJF to a finish. I'm not saying Iron Man. I'm just saying to a finish. Okay.
Yeah, no more Iron Mans for a while.
And I do feel for MJF, but I'm gonna leave that to people like you and Grandma because I know she was talking about it off air. It just feels like everywhere this guy turns, somebody's coming after his ass.
Honestly,
Well, he's the champ.
this
Everyone
is
wants
true.
a
This
shot
is
at
true.
the champ.
They're all going after
when
him.
you're the man on top of the mountain,
I mean,
when you're the
you have a
greatest
target
wrestler,
on you. You have a fucking target on you.
when you're
Maybe
the
he should
greatest
just-
wrestler in the world, you have a target on your back.
Maybe he should just stop showing up like the other guy.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. He already told Tony Khan he wasn't showing up, but Tony's making him. He's forcing him. He said it right on TV. He's like, I'm not even supposed to be here.
This is true. This is true.
So,
I did think when Shivani started to speak that he was going to say Tony Khan announced you're having a match with Adam Cole. And then he came back with the tag team draw from him and RJ City with the little
Yes.
spinny bubble.
That was
thing.
hysterical. Shut up, Tony.
yeah,
Sick of Shivani!
They both said it was great.
Did we just
That
become
whole-
best friends?
The whole segment was so entertaining for little to no reason, really. I mean, outside
all
of
the
people
reasons.
just being dicks.
Now, just imagine. Let's just stop and think. What if this actually turns into like a budding friendship in AEW? Imagine having the pairing of MJF and Adam Cole together, even if it's only for a short time, and they're
I would
actually
love
like
it.
on the same page.
I would love it. You could put him and Cole together, or you could just put MJF together with like Cole and Roddy, and we could roll that way. Like either way, it would be so cool. It would be so cool. You already heard MJF say countless times now that he idolized Adam Cole. Could you imagine how he would? Now I know he's not going to show you this, but could you imagine how he would really feel to be able to roll with him, like legitimately? Oh my
Yeah.
god! And
That'd be
for me personally, because I have love for both these guys, maybe one more than the other, but I still love them both. To have them actually like coexisting and being like a dope little duo faction, whatever the fuck comes of it, would be amazing.
It would be awesome, but the entire time it would be just a countdown of when is MJF going to betray him.
Oh, of course, just like when he joined the Inner Circle, which I called.
That's what it always is. It's always
It's like,
a countdown
all right,
with
he's
MJF.
here. Start the clock. Where's the over under? We need to start setting up a betting pool for the day he swerves these fuckers because we all know it's coming.
You just sit there like any minute now, and it's staring at your watch like any minute now, any minute now.
Is this thing broken?
What happened?
Like, should I
Ouch.
set an alarm or?
Should I set a reminder on my phone for the day MJF swerves?
Yeah,
Because it's
never.
gonna happen.
MJF
It's gonna
would
happen.
never do that.
No,
he is-
no.
He
Not like
is
he had-
loyal to a
Never
fault.
would. It's not like he's done it 4 or 5 times already. Inner Circle, Pinnacle, Wardlow.
Every fucking
He wouldn't
body,
turn. He
Sammy.
wouldn't.
Cody.
He wouldn't turn on Dynasty.
One.
He kind of did at the end there though.
No,
I know you don't like to remember it, but Hammer had to whoop his ass at the end there because he
I
kind of
don't-
turned on him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly, but people know.
Why are you a liar?
I am no liar, sir. I am many of things. I'm a psycho. I'm a
You
lunatic.
lie.
I'm out of my mind. I'm a Pisces. I'm old. But I am no liar.
Okay, so one of the other things that I wanted to talk about from Dynamite is it's not even really talking about it's Get Jeff Jarrett off my fucking television. And that
Yes.
was the dumbest fucking match ever. I love Mark Briscoe. I'm a huge fan of the Briscoes when Jay was still alive. But what the fuck, Mark? Why would you fucking do that to yourself? That match was so fucking stupid.
There were so many reasons, though. For one, it got him on Dynamite, which is rare.
They could have just had a match.
And two, it had been like, I want to say it had been like 44 years since this match took place originally. So they were just on the anniversary having another one.
Yeah, but the match was stupid.
And not only did Mark win, Papa Briscoe got involved. Did you see that choke slam? It was sweet.
No, it was really weird. It was really weird because when they were in the concession stands, like, what's her name? Karen came out and was like spraying him down with mustard, and then that other woman showed
Hot
up
sauce.
and like handed him a wipe to like clean himself.
Yeah, she gave him the water bottle. Because
Who is
she hit him with the hot sauce, and then the little concession
Yeah.
woman came out with a bottle of water so he could get it out of his eye.
And it was all very confusing, and it was messy. Like, usually I don't mind matches like this. Usually I like them. I mean, I'm a big fan of, like, you know, the Stadium Stampede and all those. Those were wild, but this felt very messy on a different level.
I mean, honestly, my only critique was when he got hit with the hot sauce and that concession girl gave him the water. I was like, I'm a hot sauce guy, so I immediately knew. I was like, no, he needs milk.
No, it's milk.
Water doesn't put out the fire. Milk does.
I thought it was mustard because she handed him the water, and I was like, oh, you know, you got to get that mustard out your eye.
Hot sauce.
Plus, mustard has vinegar, which can irritate the eyes. So.
Because it came out in a clear bottle and it was red. It was hot sauce, and she handed him water. I was like, no, you gotta have milk.
I just wanted to ask Mark Briscoe, why would you put mustard on Jeff Jarrett? Put fucking ketchup on his ass. At least you can see it
in his hair.
That white hair.
In
his
hair.
hair matched the friggin' mustard.
You know what he was trying to do? He was
Seriously.
trying to make Jeff Jarrett a blonde again, like he was back in the day. That's all he was doing. He was trying to help him out. So let me be your stylist right quick, Double J.
I definitely get it, though. I'm very much over Jeff Jarrett just being there in general.
I'm done. Like do your stuff backstage and get the fuck off my TV.
Yeah, now I will say this has got to be the end of all this shit.
And Karen, fuck.
I don't need Karen ever. This whole thing between Jeff and Mark and all that, like even FTR moved on. It's like it's time, y'all. It's time to move on with our lives. Like I don't care if you put Mark back on Dynamite, but like put him in the Owen Hart Cup. Put him somewhere. Don't do this shit with Jeff anymore.
I'm over it.
Just don't do it. And while I'm at it, hi David. Good to see you, bud. But yeah, just enough of that. Let's move on from that in life and on the show. Honestly,
please. I guess all the other stuff that I wanted to talk about, we're gonna talk about when we do Forbidden Door. So
yeah.
So let's roll into
because everything else is Forbidden Door related. So
are we not knocking on Forbidden Door?
Oh, we have one more topic.
Yeah, but that's at
1 sec.
I'm high class all of a sudden. What? There we go.
Okay. They'll figure this shit out, folks. They really will, or else.
No, we do have one more. That's after it comes after Forbidden Door.
Oh, okay. No, that's cool. That's cool. I was just making sure because I was screwed up in my own head, and apparently my internet connection was screwed up at the same time. So, Nick, what's good, man?
What's going on, my guy?
Universal new dad in the house. What's cracking, homie? Shout out to you and Keith. Y'all killed it on Thursday. I enjoyed the shit out of that. Go back and watch that after us, folks, right here on the Bloodline Entertainment Network. Oh, speaking of plugs, I am so sorry. Seeing him and saying that just reminded me. We have to take a commercial break because we have some homies who are about to make history, and I need to play the clip for it. So give us 1 sec, folks. Yes, if you've seen him on the Universal Wrestling Podcast channel or even here on the Bloodline Entertainment Network, you know our friends at the Broadcast, all the way from the future in Australia. They will be doing their very first ever live stream tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. It won't be 8 a.m. their time. They'll be coming to us from the future live. This is some big shit. So if you're up, because I know my kid's going to have me up, tune in at 8 a.m., check out the broadcast, and throw them ones up for him. Tell them the Psycho sent you.
That is awesome. 8 a.m., y'all. Don't miss it.
And now, once again, we can be knocking on the forbidden door.
Yes.
Sorry about that, Brucey.
No, you're good. You got the card still?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Yeah, all right. Let's roll.
Let's roll into it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. I guess a good place to start, because this isn't, this is one of those things we could just run through. First round of the Owen Hart Cup women's side. We've got Athena taking on Billy Starks, who I absolutely fucking love. I mean, if you know her story, it's insane. We all know Athena, ROH Women's Champion, been all over the place. I'm amazed she's not in this Outcast story. Can I just say that?
It's because she's in ROH.
Still, Willow was in ROH. She's in it. I'm just saying, it feels like the perfect fit. But I'm going to shut up. And I'm going to ask High Class, who do you think wins this first round match?
Oh, Athena.
Okay. Grandma, you got any? Who would you think pulls this one out?
I think Athena's definitely going to pull the win.
You know what? I know it's boring, but I'm with you guys. Yeah. Like, I love Billy Stark. She's got an amazing story. She's an amazing talent. All of that. But Athena's taking this one. Mm-hmm. That's why I wanted to start with her first. We'll get that out of the way. We'll move ahead to newer, improved, greater things. And the next one I want to talk about, because we're going to have to put our thinking caps on for this one. The 6-man tag that doesn't have 6 men left in it. We've got, on one side, we've got Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and everybody's favorite murder grandpa, Minoru Suzuki. Taking on Sting, Darby, and partner to be named on Collision tomorrow. So the first question that comes to mind is, who do you think Sting and Darby are getting to fill out this team?
You want me to tell you?
I'll start with High Class. Talk to me. Let me know.
Their third person is Sammy Guevara.
Really?
Their third person is Sammy Guevara.
Oh my god, that makes all the sense in the world.
Wow.
Did I just blow your mind or what?
Yeah.
No, you really did. You really did. Like, I wasn't looking at it that way, and you got like this remix of like the third man in WCW, like Hogan style, and I honestly did not see that coming, and as soon as I heard it, I was just thinking,
hey, that's pretty good.
That's damn good, sir. That is damn good.
Yes.
I don't know if I can follow that up. So let's let Grandma chime in. Who do you think the partner will be?
I will be 100% honest. I can't think of anybody. I've been racking my brain, and it's like there's so many. I don't even know how many possibilities there could be. Like, but Sammy seems like the most logical conclusion.
Okay.
And
but I personally have no answer. I'm drawing a blank.
Okay. Well, it's okay, because coming into this, I had 2 people in mind. One that's like a long shot, and the other one that feels like it's a little more realistic. So I'll go with the long shot first. If you remember, Sting and Darby were involved in one of a more recent Legends final matches. They all teamed up together. What if, for one night only at Forbidden Door, Sting and Darby get the Great Muta to come out of retirement?
Too soon.
Yeah, much too soon. I don't.
For this, I think he might do it. I really do. I know it's a long shot, but it would be really fucking cool, and they've teamed together in the past. So there is that history there. Now, looking at New Japan and history with guys in this match, Chris Jericho, when he went to Japan before AEW, got into a very heated rivalry with a man that never truly ended. That man was Tetsuya Naito.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're knocking on the forbidden door, who better than to have Naito come in and team with these two to get after Jericho?
Yeah.
Okay. That seems like a good one.
Now,
That seems like the more sure thing. The Muda thing is a long shot, but I would still love to see it fucking happen.
Now, when I said Sammy goes and tags with Darby and Sting, because that's when he finally leaves JAS and does his own thing. Jericho.
Oh, you had more? Oh, okay.
Well, you didn't let me get you didn't let me get the.
Well, you blew my
person.
mind and then you moved on. I didn't know.
Well, you know what? We're circling back. We're circling back.
We're circling back, high class. Please, I want more. Give me more.
We
Give
get
me
the
more.
return of Lance Archer and Suzuki-gun
Ooh.
with Chris Jericho.
Because
Versus and Lance Archer is the reason that Jericho and the JAS go over.
You know what? I know we're adding a lot of people in more than we should, but Suzuki is probably the reason that the Murder Hawk has a fucking career today.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes total sense. I could see that like if Sammy switched over and then all of a sudden you hear like everybody dies and he comes down and joins up with Suzuki and Jericho. Yeah, that would make.
Because remember, Suzuki and Jericho will have a whole night to, find somebody.
This is true.
True, it's going to happen on Collision, so they would have till the next day. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense, dude. That makes a lot of sense. So if you feel like continuing to talk, please tell us who you think will win this 6-man match.
If it happens the way I say, it'll be Jericho and Suzuki and Archer. If Sammy stays with Jericho, Sting and Darby win.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Sting and Darby and whoever they get because I feel like it's gonna eventually work Sammy out on his own and continue this whole thing with Jericho and Sting, which I really want to see. I really do. It was so funny when Jericho tried to point the bat at Sting. I was like, he's been doing this since you had a big like top knot, right, bro? Like you were wearing shiny shirts and he was doing this. You do not want to fuck with Sting with a bat in your hand, okay? That's like picking up a katana and challenging a ninja. You just don't do that. But what I will do is pass the mic to Grandma Wendy. Who do you think wins this 6-man match?
If I will agree with Bruce again, if Sammy is with Sting and Darby, I can see them taking the win. If not, shenanigans will ensue, and I see Jericho and the gang winning.
Okay, word. All right, next we're gonna move to another Owen Hart tournament match, but we're gonna flip to the men, and this is a match that honestly will probably be relatively good, and semi enjoyable, regardless of what you might think about the people involved in it. But for me,
I don't care.
and it's CM Punk. I'm just, you don't hate Punk. I'm gonna let you go.
You guys love Punk.
Who's he going up against? I don't even know.
It's CM Punk, FTR.
It's not.
Right.
Oh wait, that's right. They changed it, didn't they?
Yes.
It was supposed to be a first round match at Forbidden Door. Then they turned it into like an 8-man. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's all good. It's
none of us really
it's CM Punk versus with FTR,
Club Gold, and the Guns.
Yes.
God damn it.
I see shenanigans ensuing and the Guns winning. I would love it if Tamatonga
The
came.
Bullet Club. I think Tama's gonna join.
I would love that.
That would be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I have an old card in front of me and I forgot about Dynamite. And yeah, it's I'm gonna go with FTR, Ricky Starks, and the other guy because I love Ricky
Stop
Starks.
it. Say
I love
his
FTR. I think this whole merger between the Bullets and the Guns is not quite complete. Like they haven't put the magazine breached one in the chamber yet. They're not fully ready to fire. So I'm gonna go with the other side for now. I think they're gonna be a great click moving forward, but they're very nubile. And at least that other guy in FTR and Ricky Starks have had some chemistry between them because they've all worked together.
Oh yeah. So the third best wrestler in the world, CM Punk,
No.
FTR,
No.
and Ricky Starks for the win.
Okay.
I want there to be some real like heel bullshit shenanigans, man. Like fucking Bullet Club just doing all kinds of crazy, we don't give a shit about life type of shit. Just raw dog life entirely.
I want God to show up.
That'd be
Yes.
cool too. That'd be very cool. All right, let's continue with some of these matches that again, it's like, all right, but I don't care. This one is just a straight up singles match where Adam Cole is taking on Filthy Tom Lawler.
What?
Everyone's favorite.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
Why?
according to this card, and that could be wrong too, but pretty sure
Adam
that's
Cole. Adam Cole.
Yeah, I'm going with Adam Cole. Grandma.
Oh, Adam Cole, hands down.
Fuck Tom.
As much as I love Filthy Lawler's jorts, I'm sorry.
Oh,
that's not
those
happening.
Daisy Dukes. Ugh, cringe.
I love those things.
Ugh. He and Matt Riddle need to go put on some fucking clothes. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. All right, let's see. Are there any more just regular old matches that I haven't? All right, yeah. We've got some. We've got some more. We've got another big mixed tag match, which is most of the Blackpool Combat Club teaming up with Takeshita and Shota Umino, taking on Hangman Page, the Bucks, Eddie Kingston, and Tomohiro Ishii in a 10-man tag match.
Again, fucking why? Why do we need all of these people in a match?
Because New Japan does that.
It's possible.
Like, it's a New Japan show, too, and they do a lot of that. There's a lot of 8-10-man tag matches on their cards, if you think about it.
I mean, it feels outlandish, but okay.
Okay.
I
I'm
won't Bullet Club
going
to win
with
this
the.
one.
I'm going
Sorry.
with the Bullet Club. What? No, I'm going with the Elite and Kingston and Ishii.
Okay. I'm going to go with the BCC because I think Eddie Kingston is probably going to fuck off mid-match. Like, something's going to happen, and he's just going to go, you know what, fuck you, and leave.
Nah. As long as Claudio is in the ring, he's going to be invested.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it with Claudio, but then at the same time, he's got like Mox on the other side, and he hates the Bucks, and even he and Ishii are not exactly buddies, so that it's very volatile.
He said it though. He's like, I don't like you, but I hate Claudio even more. So fuck this. While he is there, it is on site. Fuck it.
Okay.
Wow.
Fucking off.
Grandma getting gangster.
I'm gonna roll with the Combat Club. I could be wrong, but I think we're gonna play this out a little further. So, in order for that to happen, Combat Club's got to win. Brucey?
No, I already said the.
Oh,
Elite.
you said the Elite. Okay. So I'm on my own. All right, cool. I'll
no, because I'm gonna say Combat Club. Combat Club is gonna.
Oh, I thought you were.
They're gonna brutalize.
You guys suck.
Okay, so now Brucey's on his own. He can be the lone wolf for once. Yay!
Fucking right.
All right. So we're getting into some thicker matches that mean a little bit more. And I know this isn't the main event, but I feel like from at least 2, maybe 3 of us, it's going to feel like a main event in our hearts, and that is the singles match between the American Dragon and the Rainmaker.
Oh man, this is gonna be a fucking awesome match.
I know Wendy and I sat here and talked about it a few weeks ago when they announced it, and it was like, how much do you want for Forbidden Door? Just take it.
Yeah.
Just take it. I don't give a fuck what you charge. I'll pay.
My money.
Okay.
Take my money.
Like, what's your price to see this match? Name it, and it's yours. Okay.
Pretty much.
So I am extremely excited for this match. This is not one of those I don't care matches. No,
Definitely
no.
not, no. Like I'm vested.
I'm like, can we do this now, please, please, pretty please? I'm ready. I've been ready since last year.
I feel like Bryan Danielson is Okada's new Kenny Omega, if that makes sense to you.
It does.
Yes, it does.
It does. I mean, he's on a little bit of a different level than Kenny was going in, but it makes sense.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do. I'm just saying Kenny was like on the come up when he started messing with Okada, and we all know the Dragon. He's there. You know, like if there's a Hall of Fame, he needs to be in it. But I get what you're saying.
So I'm going with a double count out.
Oh. Ooh. So do you think they'll run this back somewhere, or is that just going to be it?
Oh no, they're gonna run this back at least 3 times this year.
You know, it would be a good place to run this back. All In.
No, they're probably gonna do one in Japan and then probably do another one in the States. Would be my guess.
I wouldn't mind that either. I'm just saying you get your one in the States, then you get one in All In, and then maybe you get one at like Wrestle Kingdom.
Or you get one on like Collision or Dynamite.
But why give something away that you can sell?
Why does Tony Khan always put on pay-per-view worthy cards every week?
Okay, fair enough. That is also true. He's put a lot of pay-per-view quality matches on TV. And I wouldn't mind that either. I'm just saying it feels like these two are a very big deal. So to get one here and then get one at maybe All In Wembley, and then get one at like the Tokyo Dome for Wrestle Kingdom, that feels like a big deal to go with the big match.
Yeah.
Like 3 huge venues across the world. You know what I'm saying?
Wendy?
Grandma. If not a double count out, then a time limit draw.
Wow.
But somehow there will be a draw because it's too good. Like this is too good to say one way or the other.
You know what? I'm gonna lone wolf it. I almost wore his shirt tonight, so I'm gonna say Okada pulls this out in a match of the year, and they do it again. And that's when Danielson gets the win, and that leads into like Wrestle Kingdom.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Hey, Courtney, what's happening? Kenta was a smart man. He saw the toxicity. I agree.
Yeah.
Wendy agrees. Bruce might not, but you have 2/3.
Kenta's a bitch.
Kenta's
scared.
amazing.
He's scared of Punk.
He invented the GTS, by the way.
No, he didn't. He
Yes.
stole it from Punk.
He invented it.
No, he stole it from Punk.
Nobody steals from Punk.
And Kenta did.
No, he didn't. He invented it.
No, he really did. Stop.
He perfected it and invented it.
No.
Wendy?
I am Switzerland.
Wendy knows that Punk invented the GTS.
No, he ain't scared. He ain't scared at all.
Yeah, he is.
Nah, Kenta ain't
He's
scared.
got less fear.
Why do you think the match didn't happen?
He's got please. That man has less fear of CM Punk than I do of a death match. Okay, it's negative numbers. Negative.
Oh, this is too much fun.
Okada and Danielson can also happen at New Japan Wrestle Kingdom. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
But rather have Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah. But I feel like we can get that in other places as well. So that might be a good all-in thing too, considering ZSJ. But we'll just have to see what happens. Like you said, we'll see. Either way, it's going to be golden. It's going to be wonderful. I think Okada is going to win this one. I'm just going to go out there and say it. I love both these guys, but I think Okada is the hotter commodity. I'm going with the Rainmaker in the United States. Fuck that. That's bold. I don't care what you say.
Okay.
All right. I think
I know what the next one is.
I think I'm looking up and down this supposed card to see if I've missed anything that doesn't involve a title before I go any further. And yeah, let's start with a singles match for the AEW World Title, Women's World Title. Toni Storm defending against the New Japan Strong Women's Champion now, Willow Nightingale.
Yes.
I'll be honest, y'all.
That's
I love Willow. I love her to death. I don't think she stands a chance against Toni, especially with all the backup Toni's got.
No, she'll probably lose, but she can put on an amazing match, and with Toni Storm in the ring with her,
Absolutely.
it's gonna be amazing.
It's going to be an amazing
great
match. It's going to be an
But here's
amazing
the
match
thing.
that Toni
Here's the thing.
Storm will win.
Here's the thing. Will there be shenanigans because of the Disney villains? Fuck yes. That's to be expected.
Disney villains.
Is Willow
Love her.
Nightingale entering this alone? No, she's not actually.
She might have a little backup, yeah.
She's got some backup, which is better than no backup. Is she gonna win it? Probably not, because it's Toni Storm. Toni Storm is the champ. You can't have your champ lose like that.
Right.
It's gonna be a banger ass match either way, though.
My homegirl. Yeah. Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be an amazing match because we all know Toni's great. And Willow has been amazing since pretty much showing up at the rebirth of ROH. Like, you know,
She's always,
if y'all
even
didn't
in
see
the
that,
indies.
if y'all didn't
Even
see
in
that
her
match,
time in the indies,
ladies,
man.
holy shit, they tore the house down. But like, I think Toni's going to win. Courtney says Willow, and I wouldn't mind that either. I'm 50-50 on this. Like, if Willow wins, I'm be happy to be wrong. But I feel like Toni's got this one. Bruce, are you with us?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yes.
It's going to be a tremendous match, but yeah, it feels like it's still Toni time at this point. All right. So now this one's another one of these matches. Like, yeah, has it happened before? Yes. Do I care? No. Would I watch it every day of the week if it was on? Absolutely. The IWGP United States title rematch. Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay.
The Billy
Will
Goat.
My God. If you've ever seen these two fight, it is incredible.
It is. Oh my god.
If you haven't, you need to spend $50 to watch them fight.
No, Will Ospreay for the win.
Incredible.
Hands down.
And
yes,
High Class is
he's
staying
due
well.
for it.
You know what?
He's
I
due
mean,
for it.
let's be honest. Kenny already beat him. So if he beats him again, I think Kenny even said something on social media, like if he beats
He's got
Will
no
Ospreay,
obligation to Japan.
he's got no reason to go back to Japan, right? Even though he's the champ, so he kind of does. But that's the whole point. That's why Will needs to win, so that Kenny goes back to Japan to try to reclaim that belt at some point and get this match all over again, which I will watch all over again. So I am going with Will Ospreay as well.
Yeah.
It looks like we got some Ospreay picks in the chat. from
Unanimous
Courtney.
across the board.
You know what, Courtney? We were just talking about the Murder Hawk. We were saying Sammy is going to turn on Jericho and join Sting and Darby, and then Murder Hawk is going to join up with Jericho and Murder Grandpa, who he was rolling with in Suzuki-gun. So let's see if that works out. But that was you weren't here for that, so I'm just catching you up. But that match is going to be incredible. There are so many between this and Okada and Danielson. There are just so many. Brucey asked me if this man was ready for this match last week, and I scratched my head, and I still don't know. But whether he's ready or not, it's going to happen. Jungle Boy gets a shot at Sonata for the IWGP World Heavyweight title. And even Sonata came out this week in the media and said, like, really, is it that easy to answer an open challenge? Like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah. He's like, I don't even know who Jack Perry is.
Oh, that's what I'm here for. Like, Jack Perry? Really? Who is that? I don't know him. Does he go here? Is that all it takes to answer an open challenge? Like, what the fuck? So obviously we know Sonata's feelings. And by the way, I've been watching him since, like, TNA. So I love the fact that he's the world champ right now, and he has totally transformed.
Oh, Jack Perry's taking that title.
Oh, fuck you. Sonata all damn day.
Yo, talk
Jack-
about getting Mariah carried, man. Like he just got definitely the whole the old I don't know you.
I don't know
treatment.
her.
Like, Jesus. Like,
She really
bro,
did.
Is he for real?
He really did. So who do you think wins this one, Grandma?
Ooh, tough call. Not Jungle Boy. Lol.
Okay, so Brucey's lone wolf in it. Even Courtney said Sonata wins. Jungle Boy needs a whole new repackage. Maybe.
Man, you guys aren't risk takers.
Possible. I'm taking risks. I'm the only one that picked a winner in Okada Danielson. That's a risk.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I do calculated risks. That's
it's
why I've
not-
won 20 titles.
I don't know. I think it's just it just doesn't feel right to give him that title yet. I think he needs. I mean, he's had great matches and everything. It would be interesting to see. That would be an interesting swerve.
I mean, again, even when Bruce asked, like, I think Jack is great, but I don't know if he's like a solo world champion wrestler level great yet. I think he could be. I really do. I just don't know if that's now.
Isn't he like 23 or 24?
He's young. He's fucking young, dude. I've got socks older than that son of a bitch. Real talk.
I forgot
Yeah,
how
you took a
young
risk,
he
Courtney.
was.
See, we're daredevils. We're risk takers. We're extreme.
Was that the last match?
26.
Oh, no.
Jungle Boy is 26.
No.
Oh, no. I think we still got a couple on here. I'm looking for the next one. Aha. Fatal 4-Way for the International, not Intercontinental Championship.
What the
We're gonna
fuck?
have-
Where'd this match come from?
They announced it on Dynamite. Orange Cassidy is defending against IWGP TV champ Zack Sabre Jr.,
Okay.
Katsuri Shibata, who is the ROH Pure champ,
Okay.
and Daniel Garcia, who is the only one in this match without a belt. Former ROH Pure champ. He's been kind of like nudging at Shibata to get a rematch, but he's the only one in this match without a belt. So somebody could walk out with 2 titles, Danny could walk out with a title, and Orange could be left on his own, or as usual, Orange could retain. But I'm going to leave it at that. And I think this time, because I've been ignoring her, I'm going to turn to everybody's favorite Grandma Wendy.
Wait, remind me who's in it? Danny Garcia, Orange
He
Cassidy.
just said it.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Uh-huh.
and Shibata.
Okay, that's the one that for some reason my brain blinked out on that one. And I was like, cashews?
Cashews.
Yeah, she was like,
Because I
"Let's
said
twirl."
I said Katsuri Shibata, his first name.
And yes, we do. That's who.
And I would
saves
love
the
to
elite.
see, I would love to see Ibushi show up and save the elite. Thank you, Brucey.
Well, I don't know. Maybe not because he doesn't work for Japan unless he shows up as an AEW representative. Because him and Japan have a very checkered past.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he has a history with most of the people in this match and the promotions, so it could happen.
I would like to see. I actually want to see Daniel Garcia walk out with a title. That would be kind of awesome.
Wow. Okay.
No
way.
Does he then leave the Jericho Appreciation Society too, or is it just I'm going to be a sports
No.
entertainer with
Not
this
yet.
belt?
I want him
he's-
to leave, but
I want him to
he
leave so
won't.
bad, dude. It's just not a fit for him. But
But
the
here's
international championship should be an international talent like Pac. Well, he did have it for a while.
Tony Khan had his opportunity with Daniel Garcia when he was about ready to join the BCC. And then he decided not to pull the fucking trigger.
Yep.
True.
Now Daniel Garcia is going to start all over again.
Over. Yep.
This is true. This is true.
And
But I
then-
think this is a good way to do it.
yeah,
Yes.
I don't mind that. Brucey, who you got in this one?
I'm going with Orange Cassidy.
Okay.
I don't know. I just... Not this match.
You look at Orange Cassidy right now and you think, if not now, when? And this is not the first time. Like when he had the 20 people going up against him in a battle royal.
Yeah.
We all thought somebody's going to beat him. Didn't happen. Now you got four. Now you got three guys going up against him, and two of them are champions in another promotion. And you still wonder. That's how good his title reign has been. I call JAS the Kiss My Ass Club. Jesus Christ. Okay, you're not wrong.
She's
You're
not
wrong. My heart is leaning towards Shibata because I love that man. And if you saw him get injured, and every time he comes back, even today, even when he was in the ring on Dynamite, I was like worried about him. Genuinely worried. My heart says that, but I feel my head is screaming Cassidy is going to retain his championship again.
Yeah, I just feel that way too.
I'm gonna go with Cassidy retaining, but I would love to see Shibata walk out of there with two titles. That would be fucking amazing.
I feel like poor Cassidy's been like beat to shit and could use a bit of a break.
I'd like to see him lose the title to Danhausen.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Is he still there? I never see him anymore. Wow. And Courtney's picking Shibata as well. Yeah, I would love to see that. I don't know.
You know what? He might actually be in ROH.
Yeah, he might be back with ROH right now. I don't know. I've had no internet and I'm stuck behind a paywall. So there's those things in conjunction.
I thought he was injured.
Yeah, he might be injured too. That could be it.
We got that. We definitely got that. We got that. That one was wrong. Thanks for that. We got that. We got that. We have one match left, and I saved it. And I saved it just for our co-host, the ace of New Japan, the John Cena of the Far East. Hiroshi Tanahashi comes to the States to take on a wrestling god named MJF for the Triple B at Forbidden Door. Damn, that was good. I should have.
That was good. That was a good setup.
I didn't know where that was going to go until I did it. Once I did it, I was like, wow.
Once you let it all out.
I know you're not looking at the screen right now, but if you look up, Brucey is turning red, and you can see.
Oh, I don't need to. I don't need to
look up. I
can feel the steam coming from the rage.
You could not cut the intensity with a chainsaw right now, so I'm going directly to Bruce. I already know. I know who you're gonna say. Just fucking say it.
Listen.
They let Fuego go. Yeah, I heard that much.
MJF has been putting on 5-star quality matches since he's gotten that title. He's going to put on a fucking 7-star match on Sunday. This match is going to be a knockdown, drag out battle.
Oh, yeah.
And MJF is going to win. Dom?
He's gone.
He doesn't need to hear any more bullshit.
Since Bruce left with one topic to go after this, I'm going to go to Grandma Wendy. Who do you have in this?
Forbidden Door is going to be blown away by the amazing talent that is MJF. And he's going to fucking rock it out hard.
Courtney's laughing because Bruce left. Oh, he's back. He decided to grace us with his presence. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Again, this is another one of those, man. This is on the level of like Okada Danielson. This is on the level of like Ospreay Omega. This is going to be amazing. And I love Tanahashi with a passion. I have forever. But there is no way you come to the States and end MJF's title reign right now.
No.
It's going to be an amazing match.
There's going to be no end.
It's going to be an amazing match. I don't know if it's going to be the main event on this card. It should be. I don't know. With all the titles in the alphabet soup, who fucking knows? But it's going to be main event quality no matter where. But yeah, MJF is winning this match. It's that simple. I love you, Tanahashi, but no. Courtney asked,
What?
"Is that a Burberry scarf?" You don't know Bruce very well, do you, my queen of extreme?
Oh yeah.
Girl, this man bleeds Burberry.
Oh
He
yeah.
sleeps with that fucking scarf on.
I wouldn't go that
True
far.
story. Okay.
The reason I was laughing is because there was something that came out. Danhausen said, "I will face Pepsi Phil at Forbidden Door. He has to lay down, and let Danhausen pin him."
Wait. Is he talking about our Pepsi Phil or AEW's Pepsi Phil? Because I like one. I might have to fight Danhausen for the one, but the other one I hope he beats the shit out of. So you got to give me some clarification.
It's AEW's.
Okay.
Danhausen has been sidelined with an injury since the AEW Revolution pay-per-view on March 5th. He revealed that he suffered a toro. It is not known when he will return to the ring.
Okay, gotcha. That's why I haven't seen him. No, I was afraid. Clearly, he's talking about "Here he comes. I need a pill, Phil." So okay. Your cousin knows Danhausen? That's awesome. I want to know Danhausen. Shit. Anybody that like looks undead and can curse people, I need them in my life. And speaking of undead people, I think Brucey has one more topic.
Oh, shit.
Oh, come on, man. That was beautiful.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So MJF just announced that he got Adam Cole the match against Filthy Tom.
Oh.
Hey. Okay, that one was legit. There was one on there that wasn't. I should have checked my source. My bad, y'all.
It was MJF just announced it on Revolution.
Yes, we did, Ivan.
Yes, we did, bro. We gushed over that match. I can't wait. There's a lot of shit on this card I can't wait for.
So Wendy kind of contributed a lot to this rundown. And
she did.
There was something that she gave me. It was The Undertaker speaking his mind on gimmicks. So Wendy, I am going to give you the pleasure of running this segment.
Oh, okay. I wasn't really prepared for that, but okay.
I know. I thought he was gonna play. I thought he was gonna play us the audio or something. I was not ready for that.
No. I mean, I guess TLDR Undertaker is saying that the talent nowadays has to do a better job of protecting their gimmicks, especially with social media being so prevalent as it is. And he was saying, you don't have to go to the great lengths that he did, but come on, you guys, like try to keep some of the illusion going, I guess is what he's saying. And then the question becomes like, how much do we agree with him? And is it something that's plausible?
Absolutely. No, I do. Here's the thing. The internet has ruined professional wrestling. Before the internet came around, I thoroughly and highly enjoyed wrestling more than I do with the internet. And that's just me, and that's just where I am. I mean, I still enjoy watching it. I still love watching it, but the excitement that was there before the internet is no longer there. And I totally agree with the Undertaker, because before the internet, like, we thought gimmicks were gimmicks. We thought that's who they were. I mean, we understood it was on TV, but they literally portrayed it as that's who they are in real life. MJF is the king of it. He's the man. He's the one wrestler that lives his gimmick 24 hours a day.
Oh yeah, that man is on like Taker levels.
The best wrestler in the world, by the way.
Him and Abaddon.
God.
Abaddon definitely, and I get that part of it. Probably, I'm guessing, observationally speaking, part of it is probably a level of comfort for her showing her face without the makeup versus with. Because if you look at all her social media, she is always in some sort of makeup. She's always in some sort of
she's always
living
got some
dead girl
sort of
mode.
Yeah,
she's always got living dead girl mode. And if it's like a picture of her at the gym, she will put something to hide her face. So I get part of it might be that level of comfort for her, but also I appreciate that it helps her keep that going.
I love that. I don't want a tombstone, so I'm just gonna say he's right. By the way, what's your price? Undertaker could tombstone me for free. I love that man. Um, and plus, I know he's gonna take care of me. He never hurt anybody with that tombstone in 30 fucking years. But back to the issue at hand. Like, I know people hear what Taker said when he was talking to, what was it, Ariel Helwani,
Mm-hmm.
and immediately just want to be like, okay, boomer, and move on. And maybe you're gonna hear what I say, and you're gonna put it in the same cut. But just try and hear
you're
me out.
definitely a boomer.
I'm not that old, but try and hear me out. Bruce is. I'm in the same sort of boat with Bruce. Like, back in the day when you didn't know what was going on, you enjoyed wrestling more. And yes, there were those moments where you learned something later on, like Yokozuna was Samoan, and you were like, "The fuck?
Yeah.
Why did anybody tell me?"
I never knew that. Never.
I
I never would have
seriously,
guessed.
it took to the 21st century for me to figure that out, and it blew my mind. And you don't get that anymore because as wrestling and technology have evolved, I guess if that's the way you want to put it, we have been flooded with supposed sources that will say whatever the fuck they want to say on social media, that will give you all the bullshit they can manage to shovel at you in one tweet.
You mean like us?
No, we're pretty good about it. We joke about it, but we're pretty good. Like, we'll say that these are our opinions, or we heard this was reported, or I'll even say sources, and I'll give you one of these. But modern day coverage, it was one thing back in the day to be like, wait, he's Samoan? What the fuck? And be shocked. It's another thing to be told constantly on a daily basis that something is going to happen, or this is reportedly changing, or this person is reportedly pissed about blah, 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 and it being bullshit 99 times out of 100. If given the choice between the two, I would like to go back to not knowing Yokozuna was Samoan. And yes, MJF is on Taker levels of kayfabe, and I respect the shit out of him for that. It's one of the reasons that I have love for him. Not as much as Bruce, but there is that. There is that. I don't think anybody will ever have as much love for MJF as Bruce. Let's just that's a dub
MJF.
moment from your friendly. Nobody has more love for Max than Bruce. That's just a friendly dub moment from your neighborhood psycho. But I feel like a lot of times wrestlers are more worried about promoting their image than their gimmick. They want to be like, oh, yeah, I'm the nice guy, but you're a dickhead on TV. Oh, but I'm a nice guy. I'm a dad on TV. Well, you're an asshole mid-ring telling it and saying, when my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. It's you want to promote your image. You want to make more money. I get it, but you're sacrificing your own gimmick to do it, and then that takes away from the product. MJF, on the other hand, is a dickhead 24/7. You have never seen that man be nice, ever. Not even in his hometown when they're cheering for him. He's calling them all pores and all that shit. People just
They
love
are.
it. I'm not saying he's
When
wrong.
is he's not lying.
Hey, I did not say he was. I'm just stating a fact.
Truth all the time.
I'm just stating a fact.
Every time that man has a microphone in his mouth. Facts. Everyone around him is poor.
Okay, High Class is not from Long Island, but he's from Boston.
I don't need to be.
He's from the main New England area, very close, is what I'm saying.
You know how the New Englanders are.
I mean, I'm from Philly, which is closer, and I don't act that way, so go figure. But that's how I'm trying to explain it for tonight's episode. I feel like, yeah, maybe people need to be more like Abaddon, need to be more like MJF to promote their gimmick, to make it feel a little more genuine. Just so that, not people my age, because we're all going to know, we're all going to have that. But again, everybody talks about kids. When a kid sees The Miz on TV and thinks he's a dick, and then turns on a reality show and he's like playing with his kids and hugging his wife and being this great dad and everything, and you're like, wait, I thought he was a dick. You're trying to explain that to a kid. If WWE is so worried about family, why the fuck do we have this? And same thing with AEW. They got people all over reality television that are supposed to be whatever, that you look at them and you're like, wow. Like Adam Cole is genuine, but some of these guys, dicks. It's
You
like,
know,
Like
lives
I
into-
didn't need to know Adam Cole's government name. You know,
Oh, I already knew that.
Watching backstage, like I don't care. Like why? But yeah, I don't know.
That's
I'm
probably
done.
why MJF can't land a woman. Well, can't keep a woman. He had one. Remember that, Courtney?
Listen, he's got Liv Morgan now.
That's true.
Hmm.
He got her pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
No. Don't start that rumor here if it's not true. Okay.
We didn't start it. It was.
I don't want to get
already
seltzer.
started.
Morgan
Don't.
started
Oh Christ, no.
Oh, it's one of the funniest things I've heard.
She left
Don't-
Bo Dallas for him.
No. That MJF's offspring does not need to be cursed with mid.
Who the hell is Holly Cameron?
I don't know. But with all of this being said,
I did
there's
too, Courtney.
two places you can find us on Facebook. Yes, two. One is Top Rope Wrestling Talk. That is our group. That's where we have all our fun. That's where we put our memes, our gifts, our jokes, our stories. Where we do our threads, our forums. Where we do our music league. Then you can also find us at the Bloodline Entertainment Network page. That is where you can find us and Circle of Debate, Universal Podcast, Roto Slappers, The Tim King Show, The Wrestles. There is so much content. So many, like I can't even name them all. We have so much content every day.
Yeah.
We've got something new every day.
We've got multiple somethings daily, y'all.
And you know, you can go on there, find clips, and find out who's going to be on what days and everything. You can find the whole shebang. Then you can go to Twitter and find us at Top Rope WT. Go on there, shoot the shit with us. You can find a bunch of great wrestling podcasts through us from there. And then you can also go to the best Instagram handle in the entire world that belongs to us. It's at top_rope_wrestling_talk. Yes, that is it. Hey, Wendy.
Bruce.
Grandma.
Wendy.
Bruce.
You're not gonna do it?
I wasn't on it. I didn't prepare myself.
Unprepared, high class, and after such a great.
Oh, Wendy!
You great.
Analog.
Let them know where they can find our back catalog.
You can find us on anchor.fm/TRWT, and then from there you can find us wherever podcasts are freely distributed. I'm trying to figure out who this broad is. Sorry. You can find us wherever podcasts are freely distributed, so Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, all the places. If you want to check out our old videos, you can catch us on YouTube at TRWT, A Fox and Joan. From there, you can see all of our old videos, and you can also find some of our new Meathead episodes as they come up. In the meantime, Dom,
Grandma.
talk about all of our new stuff.
Yes, indeed. For those of you who've been living under a rock for the last 3 months, the very first exclusive network show is this one right here. So you can find us wherever you find the Bloodline Network. Like Brucey said, you can go find the Bloodline page on Facebook, or you can search for a new community group and add yourself there. That's a lot of fun. You can find us everywhere else: Twitter, Instagram, the TikTok, the YouTubes, at the Bloodline ENT. Follow us, subscribe to us, smash that like button if you haven't already. And I would say ring the bell, but I'm going to warn you, we might break your phone. We got a shit ton of content, y'all. Shit ton. Now, as far as merch goes, I'm jumping the gun. You can also find us on our sexy ass website. All the replays of our videos, our audios, exclusive articles by amazing writers, and more merch coming soon. And that is the Bloodline Entertainment Network.com. Wendy is freaking the fuck out right now. I don't know why.
watching Rampage, Johnny Mundo just showed up.
Yeah, I know.
And he
heard it was coming.
super kicked daddy ass in the face.
Oh, the shade. Fuck you, Johnny.
He's with QT Marshall.
I guess he's part of QTV. I don't know.
That makes sense. That makes all the sense in the world.
And
I
of course,
guess so.
All right, yeah. As far as audio podcast platforms, the link is in the description here, and I will put the link to our YouTubes and everything on the audio. But you can find us everywhere you find major podcasts, or you can go to Spreaker.com. No matter where you are, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever. Search for the Bloodline Entertainment Network. We'll come right up, and you can catch all of our shit. And then last but not least, we still have our own merch. And to get that, you go to trwtmerch.threadless.com. And you will see the logos that we provided. When you click on those logos, you will see a vast amount of fucking options to put those logos on, whether it be mugs and tumblers, cell phone cases. It's summertime. Get your ass off that hot ass sand and get a top row beach towel, goddammit. And if you need something for your bathroom, we got shower curtains and bath mats, okay? We have blankets, we have pillows, we have shirts, hoodies, onesies, leggings, slip-on shoes, and more. But to see it all, to get yours, and to maybe get my ass to WrestleMania 40, go to trwtmerch.threadless.com and get yours right now. Like, now. Because we're leaving, so now. And enjoy gaming with the Bloodline after this. Follow us on Twitch. I'm done.
We're all over the place, man.
Say it, Wendy.
Say it.
He's back.
Rom?
Enjoy Forbidden Door. Enjoy wrestling. If it's not your cup of tea, let somebody else drink it.
Deuces, bitches.
She's not gonna say it. Okay.
Bye.
There it is. Have a great weekend, Courtney. We love you. See you next week, folks. Sunday, watch along. Be there.